Cyber Monday deals for PC components are officially here, and it's your last chance to get the best discounts. That being said, if you are thinking of building a new PC yourself, right now is the best time to do so. I'll show you specific PC build recommendations with a Cyber Monday discount for 1080p, 1440p and 4K resolution. By the way, all budgets included, and of course every PC that I will mention has compatible components. That way you ensure everything is gonna be working fine with no bottlenecks, high FPS, good performance, with no stutters or FPS drops. The link to these PCs for all budgets and bonus ones will be down below in the video description with the latest prices and availability in your region. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first one, we have the cheapest one on the list. This is the best budget gaming PC build that you can get right now. With this system, you can play at 1080p, very high FPS, and you can also run games at 1440p with no issues. And the reason why is because of the CPU and GPU combo. Here you get a Ryzen 5 7600 processor alongside the RX 6750 XT graphics card. With this PC, you will be able to run games at 1080p, even the most high demanding games out there at 90 plus FPS on average. And then if you want to play at 1440p, you will be able to average over 60 FPS or even more if you turn on FSR. Now remember, these are high demanding games, so if you want to play easier to run titles like esports shooters, let's say you want to play Valorant, CS2 and these type of games, or Fortnite, well, in that case you will be able to average 360 plus FPS at 1080p resolution, so you can fit a 360 or 240Hz monitor, and you can also fit a 240Hz 1440p monitor in case you want to play those esports games at 1440p instead of 1080p. So again, this PC is going to be ideal if you are on a budget because it goes for around $838, which is actually a very good price for a PC that's going to give you excellent performance at 1080p and 1440p. And on top of that, you get 32 gigs of RAM, so if you want to do streaming or content creation, this system is going to be perfectly fine as well. With the next one, we have the best value 1440p gaming system. If you are looking to play at 1440p native resolution and you want high FPS, even in the most high demanding games, well, this is going to be the perfect PC for you because in my opinion, it's the best one in terms of price to performance. Here you get the same Ryzen 5 processor as before because it's one of the best price to performance CPUs in the entire market, but this time you get the RX 7800 XT for the graphics card, which in my opinion is the best price to performance graphics card in the market, especially for 1440p resolution high to ultra settings. Even if you want to play games like Cyberpunk 2077 or Red Dead Redemption 2, you will be able to do so at 1440p with no issues. And then if you want to play those esports games, you can expect 360 plus FPS on average competitive settings in most esports titles at 1440p. Here you also get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. That way you get an excellent level of streaming and content creation performance, and then you get a 1TB SSD. By the way, the airflow for this system is top tier, and so is the airflow for the budget system that I mentioned before. Now this PC is a bit more expensive, going for around $1,000, but again, in my opinion, is the best price to performance 1440p gaming PC build that you can get today, especially with the Cyber Monday deals. Usually gaming PCs with the 7800 XT and a Ryzen 5 7600 go for at least $1,100, so here you are saving around $100 to get the same system. Now, if you want the fastest level of performance that you can get at 1440p without breaking your wallet, and also you want a capable 4K resolution gaming PC, once again, not being the most expensive system out there, then the next one is going to be perfect for you because it has the RTX 4070 Ti Super graphics card, which is one of the fastest graphics cards in the entire market, especially for 1440p, but again, you can also play at 4K with no issues. And then for the CPU, you get a Ryzen 7 7700X, which is in my opinion the perfect pairing for gaming and content creation if you're going to get the 4070 Ti Super from Nvidia. With this PC, you can play any game that you want at 1440p, even the most high demanding ones, and on average you will be getting around 120 plus FPS. Now this will depend on the exact game and the settings, but basically you will have no issues in any game at 1440p, even if you want to play with ray tracing enabled. Then if you want to play at 4K, I do recommend you turning on DLSS if you are going to be playing high demanding games. That way you ensure you're going to be getting a smooth level of performance at 4K. And then if you want to play esports games, you can expect well over 400 FPS on average at 1440p competitive settings in most esports games. Here you also get 32 gigs of RAM, but this time you get 2 TB of SSD, so you get plenty of storage storage to install games and install programs in case you need a lot of storage, and the price is going for around $1,560 by the time of filming. And you can actually get a cheaper system that's going to perform the same if you want to go the AMD route and get the RX 7900 XT graphics card, which is quite cheaper compared to the 4070 Ti Super, and it's going to give you the same level of gaming performance, but I'm talking about rasterized gaming performance. So if you want the better level of ray tracing performance, or you want to play with DLSS on, then going with the 4070 Ti Super, even though it's about $100 to $130 more expensive, might be the better investment for you. That's going to depend on your budget and needs, but in my opinion, the best PC has the 4070 Ti Super from Nvidia instead of the 7900 XT from AMD. But again, the better value, so pure price to performance, is the AMD card. Then if you are looking to spend more money, for around $2,000 you can get the best value 4K gaming PC. This one has the RTX 4080 Super and the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D, which is one of the fastest processors in the entire market, and the 4080 Super is one of the fastest graphics cards in the entire market for 4K resolution. It is actually the second fastest after the RTX 4090 from Nvidia, and it's paired with the AMD RX 7900 XTX, which I will be talking about in just a moment. But anyway, with this system you can expect really high frame rates even in high demanding games at 4K, and if you have a 1440p monitor and you are thinking of buying this one, you can also get it and achieve very high FPS. Now it is a bit of an overkill for most games at 1440p, but still, if you have a 1440p monitor and you want something more future-proof, this system is going to be perfect for you as well. Now with the 4080 Super you also get top tier level of content creation performance in case you are a content creator, and since you get one of the fastest CPUs in the entire market, you will be able to max out any monitor refresh rate to play those esports games like Fortnite or Valorant. So if you want a 540Hz 1080p monitor or a 480Hz 1440p or 4K monitor, then you will be able to take advantage of those high refresh rate displays with this gaming PC right here. The exact price is around $2,100 by the time of filming, and if you decide to go with the RX 7900 XTX from AMD, you will be saving some money and achieving about the same level of rasterized performance for around $1,930. So just like I said before, the better graphics card overall, in my opinion, is the one from Nvidia in the 4080 Super, but if you are just looking for the best price to performance value gaming graphics card, then I recommend you going with the 7900 XTX from AMD. And then if you are just looking for the best of the best, meaning that you want the best level of gaming performance that you can get right now, I recommend you getting the best gaming system on this video, which is the most expensive one as well, where you get the Ryzen 7 9800 X3D, which is officially the fastest gaming CPU in the entire market, alongside the RTX 4090, which by the time of filming is the fastest graphics card in the entire market. So if you want to play at 4K and achieve the highest frame rates or just any resolution, this is going to be the perfect PC for you. But once again, it is quite expensive, going for around $3,300. So it's not for everyone, but if you are looking for the best of the best, this one is going to be the best system for you. You also get a 360 all-in-one liquid cooler, which looks amazing. You get plenty of airflow and cooling overall, but that can be also said for every system that I mentioned, because I chose the PC cases very carefully. That way you get the best airflow and best CPU and GPU temps. Now, remember that maybe when you're watching this, the deals are different, so I do recommend you checking the latest prices and availability from the links down below, and there you can also find bonus PCs for content creation, and also you will find the best value esports gaming PC build in case you want to play those esports games, max out monitor refresh rate, but you do not want to spend over $2,000. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.